Free agency starting just around the corner. A lot of people have been focusing on Patriots receiver Jakobi Meyers. We know that he is the best receiver on the Patriots of the last couple of years. And then the class of free agent receivers that are hitting free agency, Myers is being said to be the best one. So it's interesting that the Patriots actually are the team that is having the best wide receiver hit the market, because that is not something that we are used to seeing, especially at that position. And Jakobi Meyers is not necessarily a receiver that most teams would be clamoring for if we were in a typical free agency period, but he is going to be heavily pursued, I would assume, by quite a few teams, because he is the best available. And if teams don't want to make a big splash making a massive trade like we've seen with the Dolphins for Tyreek Hill or the Raiders for Devontae Adams, then they're going to want to go the free agency route. The problem the Patriots are running into is that Myers is going to probably earn a contract similar to Christian Kirk, and they are probably not going to want to pay that. So, Adam Rank of NFL.com is putting out an article, or he put out an article earlier this week talking about how he doesn't think that Jakobi Meyers is going to return to the Patriots. And he quoted the Christian Kirk signing as the reason why. He says, quote, Christian Kirk signed a huge 4-year, $72 million deal with the Jaguars in free agency last year, and it set off a spending spree for the position. And with so many wide receivers switching teams last offseason, there aren't a ton of big name wideouts available this time around. The best thing for Myers to do is to leave New England and go get his own bag. His value has been projected at $15 million to $18 million annually. I'm not so sure the Patriots will pay him, but some team will. So we know, based off of Belichick's history, he's not likely to pay massive contracts to any player, and he is not afraid to let some really great talents walk. And Patriots fans love Jakobi Meyers, and he's done a lot of great things. He has a great story, and most would love to see him back in New England. I'm just not sure that that's going to happen, especially if he is going to be trying to pursue these types of contracts. I can't imagine why he wouldn't be, if that's the type that he is garnering at this point, and that's what his rumored worth is. Then I don't see why he wouldn't. But it will definitely be interesting to see if Belichick decides to offer him anything close to that, or if they're going to make any sort of effort to keep him, especially because if they're not going to want to make a big splash with a trade, then they're going to want to re-sign their own talent. So definitely have to be paying attention to this over the next couple of weeks when free agency starts.